Hi, it's Andrea Bude of INFRA, and today we see a bit of phishing. We've seen already in other videos the repository files that you can create or load, so you can have a list of files that you can use also for the phishing. Obviously, in the phishing part, files are not mandatory, but they can be used. Using Ozin, you can file emails and even email leaks, including passwords that can be useful for the phishing part. And same is for using brute force. You can find password, for example, and obviously with injection and exploiting of a server, you can always find user and password and whatever. Let's go to the direct part of the phishing. We have the typical phishing from address, I don't know, billmicrosoft.com, for example, to address. So let's use mine, for example. And subject, hi, and body, whatever, bill. So this is the basic phishing mail. We will receive an email really coming from bill@microsoft.com. If you want to make it a bit more credible, realistic, you can use also the name, like in a more specific name. And also we can have a different name of the server. What will happen if we don't use this? It's not really sending an email from the server. We'll send an email from Microsoft.com. So also the server will be changed in the header, but we can see that sometimes Microsoft, Google, or they have another server for doing that, like live.com, or msn.com, something like that. So the server will be msn.com, email Microsoft.com from Bill, that is Bill Gates, for whatever we want. So the files we've seen before in the factory are available here. If we want to attach anything, we can do. There's no mandatory. What else we can do now is you can choose a template. Now I don't have any one, but we can create one, and in this way we can use HTML, for example, giving a name to the template. And these are just suggestions. So the first part, the link, a second part, a logo, another part. We can divide the idea of the email with different colors, different things. Hello, we are Microsoft. Let's check the new features of the intranet. Please log in here, and we can put a link to the login. The maybe something like badwebsite.com, but we can obviously hide it, because in HTML you can write whatever you want. So it will be live.com, whatever. This is what they will see. It's ciao Bill, whatever. So we can choose a logo that is something different than the than the files here in the selection. So the files here in the selection are special files that we created or we uploaded, and they can be like a malware, something like that. Why the logo is not attached as a file, but is embedded in base64. So it will be part of the text, the HTML text, but will be part of the text. So it's just an example. We don't really need to do it, but just to be clear, we have different kind of files here in repository that we can choose. We can just attach something. There will be scan for the code and scan for the viruses, so will be a good thing. Will be all automated. Also, we can do the factory. We have another video explaining the factory, how to build it, and the files that are here then will be available here. You select the file. So now we don't want to just to write HTML using a template or this, just to show how it works. So you really want to send an email? Yes, I want. So we wait a bit and we'll send it. and yes, email successfully sent. So when we receive this email, means that it's really sent, like it's really in internet. This email is traveling and reaching them, the address. So all the job here is finished, and we can do whatever we want.